Don't skip this. Not now. Not when everything is about to shift. I've been trying to reach you quietly, gently, through signs, through moments, but today I must speak louder. You're going to leave your house forever tomorrow, not just the walls and floors, but the life you've known inside them. There is something waiting beyond those doors, something I have been preparing for you for a long time. You've felt it, haven't you? A strange stirring in your spirit, like a whisper in the silence that says, it's time. You've walked through storms in that house. You've cried into your pillow when no one else could hear. You've begged me for answers within those four walls, and I was there for every tear. But now I am telling you it's time to rise. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. You cannot stay in the same place when your soul is evolving. You cannot grow if the room is too small for your purpose. That house has been a shelter, but it has also been a cage, and you've outgrown the version of yourself who needed to live in that cage. Tomorrow, you leave behind more than a home. You leave behind a season that has ended. I saw the moment your heart broke in that kitchen. I witnessed the night you sat on the edge of your bed, whispering, God, are you even real? I heard you, and I never left your side. Now I am asking something sacred of you, to trust me enough to let go, to walk away from what feels safe into the unknown I have already blessed. It will feel like loss at first, but beloved, it is freedom. You've been waiting for a miracle, and I am giving it to you. It just doesn't look like you expected, because sometimes miracles arrive wrapped in discomfort. Sometimes deliverance comes by walking away. Sometimes the greatest healing comes after the goodbye. Your house has memories, yes, but some of those memories are keeping you in pain. You've been carrying old energy like heavy boxes in your soul, and I don't want you carrying that weight into the next promise I've prepared. I want you to be light again, free again, new again. You've been faithful even when others doubted. You've believed in me even when the walls were closing in. Now, I am moving in your life with holy power. You are not being abandoned. You are being released. There are angels preparing the way ahead of you. There are blessings assigned to the next place I'm taking you. Don't ask why now. Ask what next, Lord, and I will guide your every step. This is not a punishment. This is a promotion. This is not about losing everything. It's about finding everything I intended for you. Type 999 if you feel a powerful shift happening in your life. You prayed for peace, and it's not in that house anymore. You prayed for joy, and it's waiting on the other side of this decision. Tomorrow, your feet will move forward, and heaven will move with you. Even if your hands shake. Even if you cry while locking the door one last time. Even if you don't feel ready, you are still chosen. Chosen to walk away. Chosen to walk in faith. Chosen to receive what I've been holding for you. The people who laughed at your struggle, they won't understand your calling. The ones who thought you'd never make it out, they won't believe what I do with you next. But I will be your witness. I will go before you, and I will come behind you. I will be the light at your feet and the peace in your chest. You have asked me to speak clearly, and I am speaking now. This is your moment of shift. This is a holy transition. This is the beginning of everything I promised. Do not fear tomorrow. Do not mourn the walls you are leaving behind, because I am not just giving you a new house. I am giving you a new life. You'll notice in the coming days how fast things begin to align. Doors will open without your effort. Keys will find your hands. Divine connections will cross your path. That is how you'll know I was the one who sent this message. That is how you'll know you weren't crazy for believing it was me. Child, listen. Your pain was never ignored. Your prayers were never wasted. Your waiting has not been in vain. You have stayed when others walked out. You have loved even when you were hurting. Now I will reward you. Now I will lift you. Now I will send you into the place where the light never dims and the burdens don't follow. A place with windows wide enough to breathe again. a place where laughter will live in your walls, where you will sleep without fear, where your name will be spoken in rooms you've never entered, and your story will be used to heal others. But to reach it, you must walk away. Even if your heart trembles, take the step. Even if they don't understand, take the step. Even if you feel like you have nothing, take the step. I will meet you there. I promise you, I will meet you there. What you leave behind tomorrow will make room for what I will place in your hands next, and it will be so much better than what you lost. Because I never take away without giving more. I never remove without replacing with glory. Trust me with this move. Trust me with this ending. Because I wrote the beginning, and I already know how this ends. And I promise you, it ends in light. You may not know where you're going yet, but I do. You may not see the full map, but I have already drawn every step. I am not sending you out to wander. I am sending you out to discover, and everything you discover will heal something that broke inside you. Everything you see next will answer the pain you've carried for years. Some of the people who were in your old life cannot come with you now, and that's okay. Some relationships will feel distant as you move forward, and that's not punishment, it's protection. You are being moved into a sacred season, a divine unfolding. The atmosphere you are stepping into requires a different version of you, the version who is no longer apologizing for being chosen. Type "Yes, Lord" if you open your heart to blessings today. The version who is no longer shrinking to fit into old rooms. The version who dares to walk by faith even when it's scary. I have seen how you've survived, but now I want you to thrive. I have seen you make do with little, but now I want to give you abundance. You are going to leave your house tomorrow, but you are stepping into a new promise. Not just a new place, a new purpose. Not just a new chapter, a new anointing. This next season will be holy, but it will also require trust. Will you trust me, even when it doesn't look how you imagined? Will you trust me, even when the goodbyes feel heavy? Because the weight of leaving is nothing compared to the beauty of becoming. And child, you are becoming something beautiful. Your house was part of your story, but it is not your whole story. You were meant to go further, to rise higher. There are dreams I placed inside of you that cannot be fulfilled in that same space, and you know it. That house held your pain. It held your quiet prayers. But now, I want to move you where your praise becomes louder than your pain, where your joy becomes your testimony. You're not just moving homes. You're moving dimensions. You're not just relocating. You're being elevated. There is someone who once said you'd never make it. I'm about to show them what my favor looks like. There is someone who turned their back on you. I'm about to lift you so high that even they will testify. And yet, this is not about them. This is about your destiny. This is about the you that I see. The version of you I created whole, bold, radiant. The version who trusts me completely. The version who knows I don't make mistakes. The version who knows I don't make mistakes. So if I say it's time to leave, it's time. Even if it doesn't make sense to others. Even if your emotions are still catching up. Even if it breaks your heart to let go. Do it anyway, and I will meet you there. There is something sacred about obedience. It opens heavenly doors. It unlocks blessings that were waiting for your yes. Not a loud yes, just a whispered yes. And I see your yes, even through your tears. I honor your yes, even through your fears. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, in the in-between. In the sacred space between who you were and who you're becoming. And I am with you in that space, closer than your breath. Every time you breathe out, help me, I breathe in, I'm here. Every time you whisper, why now? I answer because I love you too much to leave you where you are. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You are not forgotten. Heaven knows your name. And even now, Angels are preparing the path. Even now, things are aligning that you cannot yet see. You will leave tomorrow, but your spirit has already begun moving today, because movement doesn't start in your feet. It starts in your faith. You're not running away. You're running toward healing, toward clarity, toward miracles, toward purpose. I have waited for this moment with you, because I knew the day would come when you were ready to trust, ready to surrender, ready to take my hand and step forward. You were not weak for waiting. You were growing roots. You were not foolish for staying as long as you did. There was purpose even in that pause. But now the wind of my spirit is moving, and so are you. Don't ignore the signs. Don't dismiss the stirring. That urgency you feel, that's me. That fire in your chest, that's me. Calling you higher, calling you home. You were never meant to live stuck. You were never meant to survive forever. You were meant to rise. You were meant to thrive. You were meant to thrive. And this move, this sacred shift, is how it begins. I know it's uncomfortable, but so is transformation. So is elevation. The old version of you would have stayed, but this version knows better. This version knows what happens when you choose faith over fear. This version knows that when I say go, I've already made the way. And I have. You will see. You will. See how I provide. You will see how I protect. You will see that I was not trying to break you. I was trying to bless you. And sometimes, blessing requires leaving. Sometimes, it requires saying goodbye to what you once prayed for. But don't worry. I am the God of beginnings and endings. I hold both in my hands. And I hold you. I know this house carries memories. Some beautiful. Some painful. But memories are not a reason to stay in a place your spirit has already outgrown. Growth asks for courage. And you, my child, are braver than you know. You are more prepared than you feel, because I've been preparing you in ways you didn't even notice. I've been stretching your heart, expanding your vision, softening your soul. Now you are ready. Now you are chosen. You don't have to pack the pain. You don't have to carry the guilt. You don't have to explain your decision to everyone. This move is between you and me. Some people will ask questions. Some will judge. Let them. Because I am writing a story with your life that they won't understand until the ending. And the ending is beautiful. So beautiful that even your past will bow in gratitude. So powerful that even your mistakes will be used as miracles. So divine that even your enemies will wonder how you made it. And you'll smile, because you'll know it wasn't by your strength. It was by my spirit, by my hand. You'll walk into rooms you once dreamed about. You'll stand in places that once felt impossible. You'll speak to people you never thought you'd meet. You'll feel peace in ways you've never known. But it all begins with tomorrow. With this release, you may cry. That's okay. You may hesitate. That's okay too. But do not turn back, because there is nothing for you in the place you've outgrown. The door behind you will close gently, but the door in front of you will swing open wide, and I will be waiting there. I have already prepared the table. I have already poured the oil. Your cup is about to overflow. You are walking into overflow. You are stepping into glory. Even your body will feel lighter. Even your dreams will feel clearer, because when you obey, heaven aligns with your steps. When you say yes, angels are assigned to your path. This is not random. This is divine design. You thought you were just watching a video, but really, I orchestrated this message for you. This is your confirmation. This is your holy invitation. I want to give you rest. Real rest. Not just for your body, but for your soul. And this move is part of that rest. You won't have to fight like you did before. You won't have to beg for peace anymore, because the place I'm sending you carries a different sound. A sound of stillness, a sound of safety, a sound of me. Listen closely. You'll hear my voice in the new space, in the morning light through the windows, in the way the air feels, in the laughter that will return, in the sleep that finally restores you. You have endured much in silence, but I have heard every cry. And now, I say, enough. It's time. Tomorrow, you will leave, but you will not lose. You will walk away, but you will walk into something better. I will carry your heart gently. I will take your hand firmly, and I will not let go, not even for a second. When you step out tomorrow, the wind will shift. Watch closely. It will feel like heaven is moving. Because it is. Because I am. I go before you now, preparing everything. The keys, the signatures, the approval, the timing. Everything will fall into place. Not by your effort, but by my divine will. So breathe. Rest. I've got this. I've got you. You are my beloved, and I have not forgotten your name. I have written your name on the palm of my hand. You are safe with me. No one can cancel what I've ordained. No one can block what I've blessed. Tomorrow is not just a day. It is a doorway. Walk through it boldly. I will meet you on the other side. And when you do, you'll understand why I couldn't let you stay. You'll understand why the walls felt like they were closing in, because your wings were trying to open. You were never meant to live caged. You were always meant to soar. And this is your takeoff. Leave the house. Leave the past. Leave the hurt. Take only your faith. Take your hope. Take your vision. You're not starting over. You're starting higher. I'm proud of you. Even now, I see your heart. I see your obedience. And I smile, because you are walking right into your destiny. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are found. You are chosen. You are covered. And you are deeply, forever, endlessly loved. So go. Step forward. Let tomorrow come. Let the house go. I am sending you somewhere new, because I love you too much to let you settle. And what's coming is greater than you ever imagined. You're asking, what if I'm making the wrong choice? But beloved, let me remind you, I do not lead you with confusion. I lead you with peace. And even if your body feels anxious, your soul knows this is right. You feel the trembling in your spirit because something sacred is unfolding, something you've been praying for, even if you didn't have the words to ask. And now it's here. This is your release, not from a house, but from a cycle. A pattern that kept repeating, a heaviness that lingered in the air. Even when you cleaned the rooms, the weight stayed. Even when you tried to decorate, smile, move on. The ache followed. But tomorrow, you will walk away from all of it. And you will breathe differently. You will feel lighter. Not just because the place changed, but because you changed. This is who you are now. You are the one who said yes when it was hardest. You are the one who chose obedience over fear. You are the one I can trust with new territory. You were tested there. You were strengthened there. But now, I am placing you in land that flows with peace. Peace that lasts. Peace that holds you through the night. Peace that you didn't think you deserved, but you do. Because you are my child, and I reward those who trust me. This next season, it's not about proving anything. You don't have to fight to be seen anymore. You don't have to hustle for validation anymore. You will simply walk. And doors will open. You will simply speak, and hearts will listen. You will simply stand, and my light will surround you. You won't have to explain what you've been through. The glow on your life will tell the story. There will be no more pretending, no more hiding your pain behind your smile, because I'm restoring your smile from the inside out. I'm giving you laughter again, real, honest, deep laughter. I'm giving you I'm giving you salve and verse or frame, or trader, giving you rest, not just sleep, but soul rest. You've earned this healing. You've endured the fire. And now, like gold, you shine. Not because everything went easy, but because everything tried to break you and didn't. Because you stayed soft in a hard world. Because you didn't let bitterness win. And that, my child, is strength. Now watch, as I honor every tear. As I lift you in the presence of those who thought you were done. As I prepare the next place with everything you've asked me for in secret. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has gone unseen. Even the days when you could barely pray, I was there. Even the nights when you screamed into your pillow, I caught every sound. Now I whisper, it's your time. Don't be afraid of how big this feels. Don't shrink back when I'm calling you forward. Don't apologize for being blessed. This is your harvest. You sowed in tears. Now you will reap in joy. You labored in silence. Now you will dance in the open. The season of hiding is over. The season of heaviness is over. You are stepping into sunlight. You are stepping into legacy. The house you leave behind tomorrow, let it go with love. Let it go without resentment. It served its purpose, but it cannot hold what I'm about to pour into your life. Make space, because blessings are coming. Healing is coming. New people are coming. New joy is coming. Miracles are coming. And so is clarity. You won't be confused anymore. You won't feel stuck anymore. You will know that I was guiding you all along. And soon you will look back and say, I didn't lose anything. I gained everything. I love you. I've never stopped. Even when you doubted. Even when you thought I was silent. Even when your heart said, God, are you really here? I was holding you. Now, I'm walking with you. Into the new. Into the holy. Into the new. Into the holy. Into the joy that doesn't fade. So pack only what's light. Take only what gives you peace. Leave behind guilt. Leave behind shame. Leave behind old identities. And walk boldly. This is your exodus. This is your crossing over. This is your Red Sea moment. And I, the Lord your God, will part the waters for you. Your tomorrow is not empty. It is overflowing. Your tomorrow is not empty. It is overflowing. You are going to leave your house forever. Because your miracle is in the past. It's ahead of you. And now it begins. Go in peace. Go in purpose. Go knowing I go with you. And what's waiting is worth every step. Amen. You keep asking, what if I fail? But child, listen, you cannot fail at something I've already finished. I go before you. I've already cleared the path. What feels risky to you is already guaranteed by me. You only see the edge, but I see the wings you haven't used yet. You only see what you're leaving, but I see what's about to be born. And it's beautiful. It's radiant. You are not walking into emptiness. You are walking into a prepared place. I've been setting it up behind the scenes. Even when you thought I was silent, I was working. Even when you thought nothing was happening, everything was happening. You just couldn't see it yet. But you will, very soon. The next room is going to feel different. The air will feel lighter. You'll look around and feel something you haven't felt in years. Peace. And peace is proof that you're in the right place. My peace always confirms my presence. You won't have to force anything anymore. You won't have to shrink to keep others comfortable. You won't have to keep pretending that you're okay. Because in this new season, you really will be. You really will be okay. You really will wake up without anxiety. You really will laugh without faking it. You really will feel safe. I am not giving you a temporary fix. I am giving you permanent healing. But to receive it, you have to walk away from the temporary comfort that has kept you stuck. You have to surrender the familiar pain so I can give you unfamiliar joy. Yes, it may feel unfamiliar at first, because you've spent so long surviving, but you weren't born just to survive. You were born to shine, to rise, to overflow. The wilderness taught you how to be strong. But now the promise will teach you how to rest. You are not late. You are right on time. Right on time for me to move. Right on time for me to pour. Right on time for me to open doors that no man can shut. You will walk into rooms you never knocked on, because favor will go before you. People will ask, how did this happen for you? And all you'll be able to say is, God. Because I want the world to know that when I open a door, no one can close it. When I bless a life, no one can curse it. When I call someone, no one can cancel them. And I have called you, even if others overlooked you, even if they laughed, even if they left. They didn't disqualify you. They prepared you. They sharpened you. And I will use all of it. Every betrayal, every silence, every disappointment, every night you cried yourself to sleep. None of it was wasted. None of it was in vain. Because now you have a deeper faith. Now, you know what real surrender feels like. Now you understand what it means to trust me when you don't understand. And that is powerful. That is rare. You didn't harden your heart. You kept it soft. You didn't run from me. You reached for me. And now I'm pulling you forward, out of the pain, out of the waiting, out of the shadows, into the light, into the answered prayers, into the wide open space that was made just for you, where the timing is right, where the provision is plenty, where your name has already been mentioned, where your arrival has already been expected. Don't be afraid of how good it gets. You don't have to sabotage this. You don't have to doubt this. This is me, your father, your friend, your shelter, your redeemer. I do not give as the world gives. I give good gifts. And this next place, it's a gift, a healing place, a holy place, a place where tears will dry and purpose will bloom. It's not just a new house. It's a new horizon. So walk with courage, even if your knees tremble, even if your voice shakes. Walk anyway. I am guiding you. I am going with you. You're not starting over. You're starting ahead. You've already passed tests. You've already earned your oil. And now you're ready. This is your divine move, and I will not let you fall. You are covered. You are protected. You are walking under heaven's assignment. This is not goodbye. This is glory. Glory to glory. Grace to grace. Peace to peace. Level to level. And my hand will never leave yours. So tomorrow, when you close that door, do it with peace in your heart. Do it with hope in your chest. And know this. You are not walking away. You are walking toward everything I promised, toward everything you deserve. So go free, go blessed, go covered, and go knowing I am waiting for you there.